Good morning, folks. I am in a place with rocks, as you can see, and I am with colleagues who are hiding out over there. There's you've seen Nicholas before, and here are Polish colleagues, Professor Migon, Professor Duszynski, and we are currently not in Poland. We are in the Czech Republic, in close to the border with Poland, and it is slightly cool this morning. It's the first day of fall, which is to say September 22nd, and we are in a beautiful place. I hope you can see it quite well, I would say. Beautiful place with an amazing morphology of the surface that developed in sandstone rocks. So the rocks behind you or behind me that you can see are all sandstone. So the large-scale setting is that we are in an area of sedimentary rock, of course. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock. And far away in the back, all the way behind me, you can see the edge of that system. It's faintly visible. In front of me, you cannot see that. Is a similar edge to the system, but the maybe 50 by 50 square or 50 kilometers by 50 kilometers system in between is sedimentary. It has been uplifted, and you know what happens when you get uplift of a landscape. That means that the rivers are starting to incise, and we're creating slopes, we're creating the settings for erosion. And in this case, that's the point of this video, the erosion is having to wait a long time. It's having to wait until weathering has happened. And this particular sandstone has a hard time weathering, or you might look at it differently. It's really good at defending itself from weathering, and so the reason for that is that the cementing agent, remember that there are many different cementing agents. The cementing agent in this case is silicon. So you have silica sand, silicon oxide sand, quartz grains that are cemented by additional silica, and that's a very strong glue. It's very hard to undo it. You need a lot of time and a lot of water percolating through those rocks to very slowly get rid of the silicon cement. By that time, you've created sand grains, which will just fall off, as our colleagues have studied a long time here, and are then easily eroded and transported away. And the devil is in the details. Even though this is a very religious part of Europe, there is also the devil in some cases. And the details have to do with the speed of uplifting, but in this case, especially with the way that the rock is pre-fractured. The joints that develop in this rock mass have a very strong control over what kind of surface morphology, what kind of landscape we get. And in this case, you could say we got lucky because the landscape that developed and the joints that exist are all parallel to each other. Very few perpendicular cracks, and that sets up a really beautiful landscape full of, if you want, knife edges or fins that you can see behind me. If I go that way, you see a bit less with the sun, but very, very pretty to walk through. Apparently also easy to get lost in, so if you never see this video, then it's because we got lost and never returned. But yeah, that's the story this morning in the Czech Republic. See you.